My prediction now is that I think the markets are bottoming and consolidating.
Yep. 100%.
And this is the time, I think, to start nibbling and start getting ready to really rip the money in.
Billionaires are buying assets again. Wait till you hear their reasoning. Wait till you hear their why.
The investments that one makes in this period will probably be the best for many, many years to come because they'll have the most asymmetric upside.
I'm going to finish this clip in just a second, but first, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We drop one video every day, keeping you informed on the entire state of the cryptocurrency market. You'll be a whole lot smarter on crypto if you subscribe to our channel. Taking a look at Bitcoin before we play that clip, from June until October has required patience, but that patience should be rewarded as we officially head into October and towards midterms finally. Ethereum, daily looking strong. This is a great way to start October. Not to mention this, what if I told you that ETH issuance is down 20x since the merge and goes deflationary every time gas is over 15 gwei? Bullish. So, billionaires are buying assets again. Here is why. Here's their reasoning.
My prediction now is that I think the markets are bottoming and consolidating.
Yep. 100%.
And this is the time, I think, to start nibbling and start getting ready to really rip the money in. And I think there's enough signals every day that kind of like tell me at least that on the margin, it's time, because I think the markets do a reasonably good job of digesting news and then pricing the forward reality, right? Like today's price is really everything we already know. And so the real guess is what's about to happen in the future. And from my perspective, the markets are now starting to stabilize. All the irrational behavior is starting to exit the system. The party is in the last few hours. Volume's going down. The alcohol's being taken away. People are hanging around with a little bit. Lights are coming on. They're like, oh, I've been here a little too long. And I think that that's a very healthy process for an economy. And I think that that's what's happening right now. So I'm constructive. I'm a little bullish. I'll go out on a limb. I think, we could be 3 to 5% from the lows, but we're more near the lows than the highs. The investments that one makes in this period will probably be the best for many, many years to come because they'll have the most asymmetric upside. And that was true in 2008 and 9 and 10. It was true in, 2002, 3 and 4. You're talking incredible companies just in those two periods. Think about this. Atlassian, Tesla,
Uber, Google,
Airbnb, Uber, Instagram, WhatsApp, incredible businesses that have created tremendous value.
Gary Gensler, the SEC Square, has just went on TV this very morning to issue an update. He's facing criticism. The SEC is facing criticism from their peers, from the regulatory peers in the space, particularly people over at the CFTC, saying the SEC, their approach is threatening the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem. A better path would be possible for crypto if the SEC was serious. Gary Gensler, in this clip from this morning, responds to exactly this. The ultimate question is the SEC actually doing us good? Are they protecting us? Are they protecting the little guy, the consumer, the user? Well, the only way to answer that is to actually talk about what exactly they're doing. Again, just from this morning, before I play you that clip, Kim Kardashian pays the SEC $1.26 million to settle Ethereum Max charge. So I want to hear from you in the comments. Do you think the SEC did a good job with Kim Kardashian, a middling job, or a bad job? Kardashian failed to disclose a $250,000 payment she received to publish a post on her Instagram profile promoting Ethereum Max tokens with a link to the project's website. This was the crime. The order by the SEC finds that Kardashian violated the anti-touting provision from a federal securities law. This has been the case with other prominent cryptocurrency security violations involving the SEC in the past. Kardashian neither admitted or denied the SEC's findings, but agreed to settle the charges. This was broken down into about $250,000 in disgorgement as well as $1 million penalties. Kardashian has also agreed not to promote any crypto assets until 2025. Did the SEC do good or did the SEC do bad? I would say it errs on the side of good, right? We don't want stuff like this happening around us. But another way to think about it, Kim Kardashian has 330 million followers on Instagram, and she was fined $1.2 million by the SEC for shilling a crypto asset to them. Kim has a net worth of $1.8 billion. That's the same as somebody worth $100,000 receiving a $70 fine. I'm sure investors feel protected now. So is the SEC doing good? They could be doing a lot more, and that's not just coming from the cryptocurrency community. That's coming from the CFTC commissioners, former commissioners, people high up, and Gary Gensler responds to criticism, to opinions held by the CFTC in this clip. Listen to the question and listen to Gary's answer.
Chair Gensler, we had Chairman Rostin Benham from the CFTC on with us last week, and he made the point that
Good
he
man.
thinks the CFTC should be regulating all of these things. When you start to build up, I guess, some case law, some examples of people who have agreed to settle with you like this, does that make the case more firm that the SEC would then be the place where these are all regulated?
Look, our agency is an agency that oversees this basic bargain. When a group of entrepreneurs is raising money from the public and the public's anticipating a profit, they need disclosure, full, fair, and truthful disclosure. And that's the core bargain in our capital markets. You get to take the risk, but the person raising money or the persons raising money has to disclose various information to you. That seems how our capital markets work best. The SEC is very good at this, and that's what we do. And the case law is clear on this. The law is clear.
New information continues to come out on stuff just like this every single day. Make sure you subscribe. We keep you updated every single day. New info, Alex Mashinsky withdrew $10 million from Celsius before freezing customer accounts. Before freezing user accounts and filing for bankruptcy, new reports indicate that the former Celsius CEO withdrew $10 million from the firm. Yet, Bitcoin crypto just continues to power through. Bitcoin Lightning Network Layer 2 capacity strikes 5,000 Bitcoin. The growth in Bitcoin added to the Layer 2 Lightning Network has electrified over the past year, hitting 4,000 Bitcoin less than 4 months ago. Bear markets are for building out capacity on the Layer 2 Lightning Network. Despite macroeconomic headwinds and sluggish price action, the Lightning Network, the Layer 2 payment solution for Bitcoin, continues to flourish. The Bitcoin Lightning Network reached a milestone capacity, 5,000 Bitcoin, 96 million. In effect, more and more Bitcoin is being introduced to the Lightning Network payments channels worldwide as Bitcoin continues to support the growth of the network. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see Bitcoin's hash rate look like this. While the UN is telling the world to halt interest rate increases, the Bitcoin network keeps on hashing. The future is multi-chain. Not 20 or 30 chains, but multiple blockchains will succeed. That's according to the Phantom Foundation CEO. Which blockchains will succeed? Hey, if any of us knew the future, we'd all be rich. Chainlink Staking Early Access Eligibility app is now live. As you know, Chainlink is switching to proof of stake. You'll be able to stake your Chainlink. If you're a holder, an educator, a builder, you could get early access to this. Here's how. First of all, with the Chainlink Staking Early Access Eligibility app now live, please be diligent about any potential scams about staking that may pop up. The app only requires a signature and not an on-chain transaction. Here is the criteria for Chainlink's early access period for Chainlink staking this December. This is coming up in December. You can start staking if you're an educator, if you're a builder, or you're probably just a hodler, and that's fine. If you hold 7 Link between these dates, you can start staking your Link this December. There's also a general access phase after early access period ends. The staking pool starts at 25 million Link and will scale to 75 million Link over time. Note that early access provides an opportunity, but not a guarantee. To stake, when staking version 0.1 launches in December, the pool is initially capped. It will be early access, then open up to general access. Congrats to those who have met early access criteria. So much is happening in the world of cryptocurrency. Blink and you might miss it. Japanese Prime Minister just today says the government investment in digital transformation will include Metaverse, will include NFTs. The Prime Minister of Japan since 2021 has said the government will be making efforts to promote Web3 services, including those dealing with non-fungible tokens or NFTs and the Metaverse. In an October 3rd speech before Japan's National Diet, the Prime Minister said the government's investment in the country's digital transformation already included issuing NFTs to local authorities using digital technology to solve challenges in their respective jurisdictions. He also hinted at digitizing national identity cards. In addition, the Prime Minister said the cabinet would promote efforts to expand the use of Web3 services and utilize the Metaverse and NFTs. Great messaging around becoming more digital, using NFTs, using Web3, a whole lot better than, let's just say, Gary Gensler, right? Bank of Russia adds digital assets to banking chart of accounts. I guess we could do this in America if Gary Gensler would come around in the SEC. Central Bank of Russia has introduced digital assets, including the digital version of the Russian ruble, to the recently published draft of the new banking chart of accounts. In the future, financial institutions will be able to provide data about operations with these assets. The ducks are getting put in place. People are making sure everything is good on the back end because cryptocurrency is here to stay. And also, get your tickets to the Future Blockchain Summit in Dubai, October 10th through 13th. We are speaking. We'll see you there. Link below. If you want to be a part of the revolution, subscribe to our channel. We keep you updated on a daily basis. Like the video if you got value. See you tomorrow.